ladies and gentlemen. It is the second game for today. We will have South Africa face Zambia in the second game for netball. It is definitely day number 4 for the youth games. My name is Nelly, and I am joined, of course, by my co-commentator, Lady V. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Currently, what you see on the screen now are the national anthems. I believe South Africa is taking their national anthem. Speaking of South Africa, I think we should definitely introduce the first 7 on court. And South Africa's lineup looks as follows. Starting from the back, we definitely have the GK Bantu, Amtize. Goal defense, we have Noah Zara. Wing defense, we have Van Eden Kyra. Sorry, my apologies, Kyra. Center, there we have Lara, definitely Lara. And wing attack, we have Ditintle. Apologies for the mispronunciation. And GA, we have Lente as well as Mari Duran at GS. So that is the first 7 for South Africa. And their team captain is Noah. Their coach is Emily Matasa. And that is the lineup for the South African team. All right, now Zambia takes their national anthem, introducing their first 7, starting from the back. We have Mantobele, GK. Goal defense, we have Kifita, goal defense. Wing defense, we have Mutale. At center, they have Sakala. Wing attack, we have Changwe. GA, we have Mukuni. My apologies. We have Mukuni at GA, and last but not least, we have Afiri at GS. Now, their captain is Umtale, and of course, with the coachship of Gabion. That's right. All right, there you have it for Team Zambia, and they are just moments away to witness I believe what Zimbabwe and Botswana have done. They've set the stage for us already. They definitely have warmed up the stage, the courts that is, and we've witnessed such an electrifying 1 hour of nothing but just beautiful competition. It was definitely electrifying. It wasn't as fast, the tempo was not fast. It is youth games. One would have thought it would be a very fast-paced game, but they handled it perfectly well. I mean, the shots, a lot of goals just between the 2 teams that have played. I think 70s and 20s, almost 100 goals that was just shot within the first game. What did you think of the first game?
The first game was awesome. Like Zimbabwe, it's a team to watch out for.
Definitely have set the bar very high for the rest of the countries, eh?
Yes, the communication between the wing attack and the GA, it was awesome.
Immaculate. I must really agree with you. And now we're going to have South Africa. South Africa really does dominate when it comes to sports, and as we all know, they are ranked highest in Africa. But that's a senior team. What do you think the junior team will bring forth to us at this competition?
At this moment, I just look forward to all the teams because, as you know, that every team is working hard now. Everyone wants to be on top. So we wait and see who's going to lead.
Of course. I was just chatting with my commentator earlier on to say that the teams really have brought height with. I mean, we hardly see short athletes here. The ballers are with really height. And coming back to the game currently, it is South Africa against Zambia. It is South Africa's center pause. And yeah, let's see how much we can witness this afternoon. And of course, a skyscraper for a GS there. And South Africa sings in their first goal.
Ooh, it's the way the GS is standing.
But this is definitely just the first. Ooh, a bit of an overcooked ball there by the Zambians. And South Africa gets an opportunity with this turnover. And wow, what a fast bulleted. Zambia's goal defense causing an infringement there, right in the center. And now she has to make sure she runs to intercept or so. Look at the GS holding her position.
She knows how to stand. Ooh.
Lovely. Oh, wow.
So these girls are all under 19, right?
They are all under 19s. These are the youth games. I believe the eldest should be 18 years of age.
Sure.
And yeah, it is 2-0 early in the game, first quarter. It is South Africa and they are up against Zambia. First quarter, like I said, early in the game, it is anybody's game. And South Africa currently on the attack, right under their pole. The GS takes the third shot and she doesn't disappoint.
I think Zambia have to work on their contacts because they are blown for contacts a lot.
And that is mainly for obstruction. They definitely are not giving the 3 feet like we would say back in the day. So the distance needed for you to defend a ball because of course person with the ball needs space to release the ball. Wow, beautiful communication there between the GA and the GS.
Beautiful.
Lovely play.
They are
there.
so short and they can jump.
Wow, that I would like to see. Definitely would like to see and witness that. But I'm excited. I think the game is, the tempo is right.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a lot of play. I mean, we have come to make this sports game very professional. It's not,
But it was supposed to be fun. The girls go there, have fun, enjoy the game.
100%. The slide and split there from the GA. Zambia.
So another 10 over for South Africa, I think.
Yes, I think Zambia needs to really calm themselves a little bit down. I mean, they have all the time. Of course, 3 seconds like any other player on court. And just make sure that they feed the balls correctly because that's how they are missing most of their balls.
I think they're also letting their players, their opponents be free. They are not sticking to their opponents.
Wow, what a coach killer there. Zambia thinking that they got it, but it was an offside there by the center. And South Africa definitely getting their ball back and making sure that they capitalize on that one. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Region 5 Youth Games Netball on your screen right now. I am joined by Lady V and we will definitely be the voice behind the game. It is South Africa 6, Zambia 1. And it is Zambia center pass.
And it looks like it's easy for South Africa by the way they are playing.
The elevation of that center.
One.
Beautiful save there. And a beautiful feed to her GA who definitely does not disappoint the effort of the center and sings it in there, bringing the score to 6-2. GS did not even bother lifting up her feet from the ground.
It's like an easy thing for her. Like,
and that's her first miss. Yeah, and Zambia definitely.
The GK did have a rebound. Is it GK or GD? Oh,
that's
GK.
The GK, yeah.
That was beautiful.
And fun fact, did you know that the South African junior team, which is who we are witnessing right now on our screen, they are called the Baby Proteas. Lovely. So the Baby Proteas definitely up against the Zambians and
ooh, that was a nice intercept.
Wow.
Did you see the jump of the Zambian team? I told you, they can jump.
Definitely they do have an elevation. Look at that space protection there from the GS. She just knows how to stand, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it's true.
And I think that the defense or any team will have to just read that and see how they can work around that. It is not going to be an easy task for the defense of Zambia tonight, but of course they will not definitely go out without a fight.
Yeah, Zambia they're finding it hard for them to rotate around that shooter.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaches will definitely observe that, pick it up, and definitely work a plan around that. Otherwise, it will just be easy for the shooters of South Africa. Zambia once more losing that ball, and South Africa getting an opportunity to turn it around.
Rebound.
Yes. Not that big of a goal difference, unlike the previous game. This is at least 5 minutes and a half have gone by, and it's just a 5 goal difference. So South Africa is taking it very slow. Zambia definitely bringing athleticism to the game.
It's true.
With
Nelly,
their
did you see
speed.
that? Did you see that South African are open? They leave their opponents behind and then just on their own.
Ooh. And that's a tactical game, hey? That is how you can really kill your opponents.
True.
They do have a good setup. Look at the center, just beautifully in her pocket alone. Look at the GS standing.
Sure.
I don't know if I will ever see the GS sweat after a game.
No. Looks
She
easy
is
for
so
her.
calm. Yeah, she
Looks
makes it
easy.
seem so
Yeah.
easy. GK obstructing there. Lovely penalty, and the GS sings it in. She does have a game face though.
I think the GK, as short as she is, she was supposed to cover the tummy of the GS.
Oh yeah. I mean, they say it's much easier for us as spectators to
Yeah,
talk, but then
it's
when you
true.
get there on court, it becomes a little bit more challenging.
It's so true.
But I mean, like I said, it's early in the game, and we just have to watch and see. Hopefully, the coaches pick it up, and with the intervals, I'm sure they will
Yeah, no, we'll check on
address
the second quarter.
GA.
3
sings
for
it in.
Zambia, 9 for South Africa.
That's right. Center there for South Africa, breaking, advancing the ball to the transversus line. Baby Proteus still on the attack. 1 defense, 2 shooters.
Ooh, this
GK's
GS.
timing.
This
Unfortunately
GS May
off.
will make you look like you can't play netball because the way she block you off.
Well, as much. Look at the beautiful intercept there by the South African wing defense, stealing that center away from Zambia. And the South African shooters, they are not trying to let that ball go two ways. But
Oh, that was
beautiful,
beautiful,
beautiful
Zambia. That was
elevation there from the goal defense of Zambia. And it is definitely Zambia's throw in. Will they get their center back? Will they capitalize? It is just a moment of, ooh. It was the breaking there from the defense of South Africa. Zambia still on the attack. South Africa finding their way on the defense of
That
things.
was beautiful.
Oh, lovely taken. Zambia still trying to break through the defense of South Africa.
Was that the GD that picked up the ball, Zambia? Or was
It
it
seems
the,
like it. A bit of slippery, slidey slope there. Penalty awarded. GS Zambia
Beautiful.
takes it, and she beautifully sings it in there, taking their center back and making sure. Now South Africa, baby Proteas, look at the roll from the GS. Fast center there. GK finding herself slipping just a little bit. Ooh. GA definitely praying that that one did sing in, and of course it did. It is 11-4. If you're just joining us, as Baby Protea South Africa currently up against Zambia, and they are currently in the lead with a 7-goal difference. South Africa, that is. Ooh,
I love
battery hands there.
I love the way South Africa is defending. They stick to their opponents.
What a high long ball there. But I think really Zambia is bringing in athleticism. Like they are so flexible.
They
They
are.
can bring speed, and the elevation is just out of this
good
world.
boy. That's another
And South Africa
game over for
stealing
South
it.
Africa.
That's right. Stealing it from Zambia there. Definitely taking their time to get the ball to their shooters. But look
that was
at
beautiful
the
from
center.
center of Zambia.
Really tried her luck there. Unfortunately, it wasn't on her side. And the South African shooters definitely used that opportunity and capitalized.
Yes.
The GK of Zambia really got her work cut out there for her, as really the GS is not making her work very, very easy.
I wish she was tall.
Another coach killer there, breaking, advancing the ball to the transversus line, and it is Zambia on the attack. South Africa finding themselves on defense. Goal defense out of play. Penalty awarded. The GA.
Beautiful pass.
I thought she was going to take the shot.
I thought so.
Lovely, lovely communication between the shooters of Zambia there.
Oh,
It seemed to be like it was the center's attack there. Lovely play by the center. GS, of course, protecting her space, getting the ball beautifully in her space and singing it in effortlessly. It is now Zambia center. Slippery, slippery, but the lovely save there from the wing defense. Yes. I don't know, something about the ball seemed to be.
I think these South Africans, they are just tall. Like they make it hard for the Zambian to get the ball.
Yes, of course, Zambia definitely trying to break through the defense of South Africa. Not a very easy task there. The Zambians definitely finding themselves on the floor most of the time. But of course, that is not stopping them to do
beautiful
to
shot.
do their job. Lovely shot there from the GAs of Zambia. It is just 3 minutes and a half to go before the quarter ends.
And the score is 14-6 in favor of South Africa.
That's right. That's right. A lot of instructions there by the match officials just to make sure that the athletes are definitely positioned right.
Beautiful rebound by the GT of Zambia. So it's 10 over for Zambia.
That's right, and I really do hope that they capitalize on this one and they do manage to break through the defense of the baby Proteas. I mean, they're playing it so safe, like multiple balls in the third, not rushing at all.
She was late.
Zambia still on the attack. What a roll there from the GS. Penalty awarded. GS takes a leap of faith and she sings it in. What a reward from the defense to the shooters of Zambia there. It is Zambia center as they stole that one, the previous one from South Africa. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful eye and beautiful. I mean, the keeper's hands are just picking and poking to see whether or not, by any chance, they could get a hold of that ball, which of course is very rewarding, and they do so by winning that rebound.
The GT of South Africa is playing like she's not there, but she's watching that ball.
She seems invisible, but indeed she definitely is there. But that is really that's a killer, eh? That's very dangerous because as a shooter you might get a little bit comfortable there, but of course. The GK's work was definitely rewarded by the GS because she did not miss that one, and they did steal that one from Zambia. So it is now South Africa's center. South Africa always finding herself in that pocket and feeding the GS effortlessly. And I don't know if the wing defense or center Zambia is not picking it up, but it's with time, I'm sure.
I think with time, when the coach got speak to them, I think.
Right.
And they will do the right thing. And the score is now 16-7 in favor of South Africa.
That is a held ball. Wow.
But I don't understand. If we look at international games, when they take their 3 seconds compared to Africa, it's two different things.
That is what a beautiful, beautiful steal there from the wing defense of Zambia, winning the turnover there for her country. And another
hair ball.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Wow, that was beautiful.
One wouldn't have thought she would have caught that one, but of course she does
I
not.
thought she was going to go off the court.
Unfortunately, she did not, or fortunately for her, she did not, and she definitely made sure. Now it is a 10-goal difference. Lovely, lovely.
Beautiful by the
play.
wing defense.
Yes, lovely. They call the wing defense the donkey of the team.
The donkey of the team. The one that is not noticed.
No, the one that is not noticed but does all the hard work, hey?
Yes.
Lovely play there from the wing defense of Zambia. This quarter, just a few seconds to go. Zambia not noticing this, I guess, but they really need this goal just to bring that goal margin to a minimum. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 10-goal difference with South Africa definitely leading 17-7. Zambia still in the game, not willing to give up until the last whistle. Please do stay tuned for the second quarter.
So now we double digits. We have the 10, we have the 8.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely are back with the second quarter of the game. We have the baby Proteas from South Africa, of course. They are facing Zambia. And yeah, it seems like we have fresh legs, Vicky?
Yes, we do. We do. I think there are some changes. Let's wait for the...
Yes, we definitely will announce the changes in just a few minutes. But Zambia is currently on the attack. South Africa finding themselves on defense. And the defense of South Africa definitely not trying to make it easy for the shooters of Zambia. Ooh, lovely.
That was nice.
Rebound there from the defense of South Africa. And of course, what a take from the center. Lovely elevation there from the center. Winning that ball back. Will these shooters really reward her for that excellent work there?
She's the shortest in the team. And the elevation.
Height is not an obstacle by the look of things. Unfortunately, Coach Killer's course is such. And now Zambia loses that ball back in South African hands. Of course, would expect nothing less from the shooter, South Africa. And she takes the ball, positions herself, and sinks it in. Of course, with the changes there, South Africa definitely brought in a wing defense there, Kyra, and the goal defense, Zahara. Sorry, Noah Zahara, that is. Those are the changes from the South African side. 18-7 is the score currently, if you're just joining us. beautiful feed there from the wing attack to her shooter. And like I said, I would like to see some sweat on the shooter. She makes it seem so easy, effortless. I mean, she does not even have to sweat just
Not
to
at
get
all,
that goal
not at
in.
all. But I can see that the Zambian, they really pick up some coaching.
Lovely attempt there by the GA Zambia. Ooh, it's a bit of a fall there. Both defense are out of play. GA takes it and
beautiful.
sings it in. Really, when you look at the height dynamic, at the shooters of Zambia as opposed to the defense of South Africa, it's quite crazy. Quite the opposite, actually. But this is not stopping the Zambian shooters to actually get the work done. Ooh, bit of a stretch there to the
Almost miss
GA.
it.
GA takes it
See,
and she sings it in.
you see the GD. Now the way she's standing, that's
Of course.
how.
Right at the stomach, they say.
Girl.
The center there for the for Zambia. 28 is the current score. There is a 12-goal difference. Zambia finding themselves with the ball in their goal third. It seems
What
like
is-
it's a short pass.
yeah.
Love the rotation there in the air from the wing defense, South Africa. Lovely play. Very patient with the ball, the South Africans.
They are taking their time and they are
Again,
Again,
the
the
timing
center.
and the
Ooh.
elevation from the center
the
Zambia.
center of Zambia. She's doing wonders.
Mozambique now on double.
Of course,
Now 10 Mozambique defending on
Oh, there was a
Ooh.
push. She is pushing.
lovely eye there by the match official. There is definitely a rebound now for the Zambians. I mean, I must really say that there is just no difference watching the youth games as opposed to watching the senior
Yes.
games. They are equally, what's the word I'm looking for? They're equally experienced.
Yeah.
The experience. And these are just young. I wonder at what age they start with this. I think the development in the African countries especially has been doing quite well for us to witness such skills on court.
I just think when they go to the senior teams, they will be really, really good.
Exactly. So I think the countries have really invested in the development of sports within the respective countries, where at the age of 18, this are the skill sets that you actually showcase. I'm quite impressed, actually.
Yes, Nelly,
A lovely,
yes.
lovely showcase there, of skill set when it comes to the athleticism of this. Now, it is Baby Proteas, and they are up against Zambia. The Proteas finding themselves now on the defense. A lot of infringements called by the match officials here. But they keep it moving. Zambia's attackers, a bit of contact there. Penalty in their circle. The Zambian GS takes it. Of course, she takes a leap, feeds it to her GA, who beautifully jumps right in the pole and takes a shot.
Yes.
Does not disappoint. That's Zambia stealing that center there from the Baby Proteas. It is now their center,
With a 10-goal difference.
keeping it at a 10-goal difference. Not bad. It's still the second quarter.
Yeah.
So anything could happen. They still have the championship quarter to go.
third quarter.
Yes. And of course the last and final quarter. So look at that steal.
There was a beautiful intercept there by the South African GD.
Center.
Oh, was it center?
There was a center right on top of the circle. I mean, really having your arms picking and poking wherever they can just to make sure or to actually anticipate an intercept. And she did that beautifully. And the GA rewards her for that beautiful intercepts and sings it in. South Africa, of course, stealing that center from Zambia. Will the GA sing this one? Wow!
Beautiful, beautiful.
Effortlessly. Zambia's center now. It is quite a very slow tempo game. Not a
think
lot of running, just movement from what I'm seeing.
One of those things when a shooter knows that this one will go in.
Yeah. And she didn't even bother going for a rebound, hey?
Not at all. She trusts her shooting.
You must have spent hours and hours under the pole for
Ooh,
that.
there was a beautiful pass. There was a beautiful pass.
Very
right
well
there.
read, very well taken, very well fed. I mean, beautiful play there by the attackers and shooters of Zambia. South Africa, of course, very patient with the ball. Contact there by the defense, the GK of Zambia. GA takes the shot. Wow.
And it's in.
And she just doesn't disappoint at all. It is 22-11. That is in favor of South Africa. A coach killer move there, breaking by the defense. Ooh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful save there from the GA. Right into the hands of the GS, who wins herself a penalty.
Ooh,
And
beautiful in. Sink in.
I mean, these athletes are really, really showing us flames here on court. I mean, this court has been set on fire. All that we can expect is just even more competition and competitiveness from every team that comes on court.
The energy is just beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, there was a beautiful save by the GK of Zambia.
Yeah, I think I've noticed that the players really are playing, however, they're playing a bit cautionary
Yes.
due to the slippery
Slippery
floors.
floor.
But they're getting the job done. Like, I mean, they're just getting it right, especially those intercepts. Perhaps with a bit of tempo. And I think that is why the games are a bit slow, actually,
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah, because of the court. So the game is a bit slow, and
nonetheless, I mean, really, the athletes are trying to make sure that the job gets done, and they're doing quite a good job with that. Look at the defense of South Africa, just hocking onto the shooters of
So tight.
Zambia. Very, very tight. Oh, a miscommunication there. By the GA for the towards the GS, and unfortunately for Zambia, they lose that one, and it is now a turnover, throw in for South Africa, and with their time, playing a few balls there back, trying to make sure that it is going to be a safe journey to the GS's hands.
straight to the GS.
Wow, beautiful shot there by the
The
GS.
GS of South Africa. Center pass Zambia. And they are playing short balls because they don't want to make a mistake.
Of course, I mean, they're playing it very safe.
Very safe.
Lovely, lovely play there from the GS.
Let's see. Oh, she was too
miscalculated
fast.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Did not take her time there. It is now a turnover for South Africa. Now South Africa is one not to play with opportunities. They definitely try to capitalize with every opportunity that they get. Saint trying to play it forward. Doesn't see a break there. It's the way she feeds her shooter.
Yeah. I think the way the GK is positioning herself,
Yes.
it's giving her space so that she move back and get those balls.
Yes, right. She really protects her space very well.
Yes.
And she holds her space quite very solid as well. And she's been doing it over and over and over again.
And she's going for those balls and she missed one there.
GK, of course, of Zambia gets that rebound. And Zambia currently finding themselves now on the attack. Still in the center third, played run about 5 balls. Contact outside the circle by the goal defense. Look at the tap again from the center. She's such a hustler.
She is.
And of course, there Zambia did
Then
bring
they sing it
in new
in.
legs there. Simunyani, wing attack from Zambia, did come on court. And of course, they are on the attack as we speak. It is 25-12. South Africa definitely trying to broaden that goal score, the goal difference rather, even wider. Bit of slipping and sliding there. Penalty awarded to Zambia. GA takes it, and of course she sinks it in.
And the score is 26-13 in favor of South Africa.
SA trying to pick up the pace in the center there. Coach Killer. Zambia gets this ball.
It's
trying
another
to
rebound for Zambia.
That's right. Trying to steal that ball successfully from South Africa.
Let's
A
see.
long ball there to
Ooh,
the
that was
Ooh. A bit of a slippery fall there. Penalty given. GA will take it, missing it.
Missing it, and
Zambia is still on the attack, getting their ball.
wing attack. What a save.
Beautiful save there, and of course the GS rewarding her by singing that one in and bringing the score to 14-26. Now Zambia still, through pass. Lovely play
Almost,
there.
almost.
GK South Africa not wanting to let any ball pass by her, really trying by all means to get any intercept that she can potentially get her fingers on. Very difficult to shoot with a tall defense like that, and of
that was
course
beautiful.
they capitalize on that
That was a
one. A lovely
beautiful
play
one.
there by the Zambians, and South Africa definitely trying to pick up the pace here a little bit more.
Oh, then it's a mess, and the GD got a rebound. What happened?
Seems like it was a break-in. Coach Killer, South Africa definitely getting another opportunity, getting their ball and singing it in. All right, now Zambia center. Still a 12-goal difference. South Africa in the lead. Zambia trailing behind. Lovely feed there to the
That was a
GA.
lovely feed.
And then she sings it in. Wow. South Africa takes the center. What a
Ooh.
split. Slippery,
That's
slippery.
slippery, yeah. So now you have to play careful for you not to fall.
Or to even have a fault or infringement there, like footwork. Trying to avoid the footworks there.
Yes.
We are just under 2 minutes away from the end of the first half of this game. A lot of
Another
infringements
obstruction
there.
from the GD.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Lovely
They brought
scene
the
there.
score back to 10 goals.
We brought the definitely going to be a 10-score difference, but will they make it 9? With
Let's
just
see,
under
let's
1
see.
minute and a half?
Let's see, you never know.
It's just a matter of time before we know. Wow, lovely play there. Quite a solid GS.
They
yes.
brought it to 9.
And they do bring it to 9.
Brought it to
Now,
9.
having spoken to the management of the teams earlier
There was a
on,
nice intercept by the Zambian center again. But then there was another call.
wow. Again, she's bringing forth athleticism, and like she's really not disappointing in that aspect, eh? South Africa still on the attack, feeding their shooter just in the right space.
They just know how to do it. They know how to feed their shooter.
And most of the time, the shooter is not disappointing at all, really rewarding her team by singing all those balls in. Zambia just have a few seconds
Will they
to
score?
sing this one in. Trying to play the ball backwards and safely as much as they possibly can. Just under 30 seconds. Zambia still playing their center. Look at that tap from the center. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This
It's a
brings us to
10-goal
the
difference.
end of the first half. And it ended with a 10-goal difference again. South Africa definitely in the lead and Zambia trailing behind again with 10-goal difference. We definitely have the championship quarter to follow up as well as the last and final quarter. So please do stay tuned as we bring you the rest of the actions right here on your screen.
champion day. Namibia, are you there? Let's see how we do today, Namibia. It's Namibia versus Lesotho and the big match of the day. Followed by Jack joining us. This is now match number 5 of the day. The final match of the day will be Malawi versus Zimbabwe. Who is going to come up with this match? In the first match of the day, it was Namibia to host, playing against Zimbabwe, the defending champions, and Zimbabwe took the next 3-0. Match number 2 forward up from men's section, where we saw Botswana play against Malawi. Malawi won 3-1. We saw Angola play Botswana, and Angola managed to win 3-0. Then came the men of the South Africa versus Mozambique. Quite a fierce battle. Point for point. Eventually, South Africa won 3-1.
We are just gearing up for the third quarter, that is the championship quarter. South Africa, Baby Proteas, are facing Zambia. They are about to take court for the third quarter. South Africa definitely in the lead with a 10-goal difference, 28-18. And Zambia, of course, trailing right behind them with a 10-goal difference. It is anybody's game. It is not over until the last whistle blows. Of course, I am still here with my co-commentator, Lady B, and we're finding this game to be quite very entertaining, a bit slow, but a lot safe. Definitely a lot safe. I've witnessed so much skill set, very, very matured playing from both teams. It seems like it's not time yet, but so far, as we consulted with the management of the South African, or rather the Baby Proteas team, they did mention that the most experienced player right now on their team is Noah Zahara, Kyra van Eden, Amatisse Abantu, as well as Murray Doreen. I think they've been playing for some time now, and they're very well experienced, and that does show on court that indeed they're not new to the game at all. Of course, their youngest player that they currently have right now is that will be Sinegugu Gamade, and they said that Zara Noah is a player to look out for. And I think that has really been evident the first two quarters, the first half of the game. And that is very exciting. Now, the South African Under-19 team is the defending champion of 2021 and 2022. The team won Region 5 undefeated. And that is coming to these games and playing against them. That's something that really one would have to keep in mind that they are not the defending champions for no reason.
Is
But
it the same team?
of course, it is these are the youth games. Others do qualify to become, part of the
Spar
senior
Pro
teams, the Spar Pro tiers, of course. But they do grow out. But I think they have kept that momentum. They have kept that for 2 consecutive seasons. And I think they are here to fight for the 3rd defeat. I think they definitely are here to really win this one as well. But only time will tell. And that will probably be by Thursday when we
Yes.
have the final games. But in the meantime, let us know what it is that you think of the games, of the teams, of the countries. Let us know you're supporting the countries. Let us know who you're supporting. Send them some love. Show them, support through our social media platforms. Of course, that is Region 5, hashtag Region 5, and all the other platforms. We would really, really love to hear from you and have, of course, feedback from your end as well.
Yes.
So far,
So far, so good. The team is coming in. Let's see what the 3rd quarter brings to us.
yeah, I think we're expecting more of the Zambians to really polish up on those defense and, of course, driving the whole entire court because the
Yes.
mid-court has been doing exceptionally well.
Yes.
With the exception of of course, with the center,
The
doing the
center.
most.
She's doing the most. As short as she is, she's doing the most. I
And
think
these
she
are-
came
yeah.
to play.
Of course. And I think that is how she made it to the team.
Yes, obvious.
I mean,
It's obvious.
seriously. Of course, the match officials giving the ball to the center. It is going to be the baby Proteus center pass. And look at them, bringing in a bit of speed.
Shoo. And they are trying to place 3 balls only from the center.
It's a bit difficult to achieve that, especially when you have Zambia up against you. It's not impossible to achieve, but then the Zambians have really proven that they definitely are a team to reckon with, and they definitely are keeping you at your toes. A misfit there from the GA. You can tell the disappointment from her giving the ball away, but fortunately for her, she gets another opportunity to turn it, as it is their throw-in in the goal third of South Africa.
I think the baby Proteas have a new GS.
There seem to be a few changes there.
Yeah.
A lovely attempt there by the GA South Africa, but it is a contact.
I think her
Penalty,
timing was late.
Right. Slide from the center. Obstruction by the center, South Africa. Defense from behind, one could never successfully do that.
What
Wow,
happened right
and she
there?
did get it right, and it is a South African turnover. And I see that the GKSA has gone out, and the previous GD is now the GK, and they brought in a new GD. South Africa shooter, wow, lovely. GS also has changed, brought in a new GS. It is Zambia's ball. Lovely eye there by the match official. Bit of a crowding. Ooh. Umpire allows. Obstruction there from the
Obstruction
center. I think both teams picked up the tempo just a little bit now in this quarter. Wow.
That was beautiful.
What a split,
Wow.
what a balance. And that's a held ball,
What a
no goal.
goal.
And look at them winning the ball back again. The
That was
Zambians.
a
That is-
beautiful intercept there by Zambia.
What a push there from the GK. An infringement, leaving two shooters with a defender. Lovely
Beautiful
pass there to
pass.
the GS.
And they got their ball back.
And they got their ball back. Lovely play there. And it was actually stolen from the South Africans. Now, they're still at a 10-goal difference. It is 30-20. South Africa stealing that ball back. Lovely, lovely roll there by the GS. And wow.
And it's in.
I mean, one thing about the South African shooters, they are so sure with their shots that they do not even go for rebounds. GA takes it. Misses it.
and
The
then
pole
it's
just spat
rebound
that ball
by the
out of the... The pole just spat it out. And of course, the GKD
I don't like that.
beautifully getting that rebound.
When
But will
you-
Zambia be able to capitalize? Look at
There was
that
a beautiful
pass.
shot. There was a beautiful pass.
What a quarter! What a quarter! Starting off the first 5 minutes, electrifying beautifully again, right
Beautiful
under
by
the ball.
Zambia. Shoot
She misses
And
that
she
one,
misses.
unfortunately doesn't go for the rebound, and South Africa gets it. What a tap there from the wing defense.
This quarter, people are showing us that they really here to be.
This quarter is keeping us at the edge of our seats. Of course, the crowd is going wild. If you do not find yourself at the Windhoek Showgrounds, you definitely are missing out on a lot, because this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful
Very
few
beautiful.
days of games, electrifying games. Now, of course, Region 5 is not just bringing you netball, they definitely are bringing you other 11 sports codes. Now, if you do find yourself in the capital and you find yourself with free time, please come through. Support your team, support your sports codes. We definitely are here to welcome you. Beautiful, beautiful pass there to the GASA, and she sings it in.
Zambia center pass now.
Of course, a long ball and a jump from it there. Lovely play there.
I love the way they jump.
Zambia is definitely trying to, of course, break through the defense of South Africa, finding it a little bit challenging, playing all the way to the back again. Very patient with the ball. Trying to move that ball, obstruction there by the wing defense.
Was an
Match of-
obstruction from the GK of South Africa. GT.
It is, wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. What a pass. What a throw. Wow.
That was a beautiful
What
pass
a
by the two
beautiful
shooters.
flow
That was beautiful.
of a ball there to the shooters. I mean, really, this quarter is really bringing their A game. Both teams are equally so.
They
It is
are.
34-21.
They
South
are.
Africa in the lead with a 13-goal difference.
That's a contact by the GK of South Africa.
Penalty there awarded. GS takes it effortlessly, just sings it in there for her team, breaking the score to 34-22. South Africa still in the lead. Ooh, wing attacks. French is disadvantaged. The contesting between the GS as well as the GK.
GK.
Trying to get it wherever they can get their fingers on, of course. Ooh. Unfortunately there for the wing defense of Zambia, there is footwork. South Africa definitely gets it.
That
Look,
was a nice.
winning the ball back. Look at the contesting.
It
She
was
unfortunately is overside.
Yeah.
What a play. I mean, this quarter is definitely keeping us at the edge of our seats. The tempo has just increased a little bit, but safely so. South Africa is still in the lead with a 13-goal difference.
That was
Lovely
a nice
tap.
tap.
Very, very beautiful. Unfortunately, could not win that one. South Africa still finding themselves on the attacking side. Zambia on defense. Lovely pass there to the GS. Beautifully sinks that one in there. Stealing that center from Zambia. Coach Killer there, advancing the ball to the transverse line. Woo, again.
She's always open. She always know how to go out.
It's like she sneaks away from her defense and everybody else and finds herself in a little island.
And it was a turnover for them.
Yes, it was definitely, and it is now their
And
center
they
pass.
used it
Zambia,
very
that is. Wow.
Wow, another one, another one.
I mean, the shooting is
shooting is
accurate within this quarter. It's so exciting, lovely, exciting moments here. Another breaking there. Beautiful pass to her GS.
Elevation.
GS
she
misses
missed
that
it.
one in the goal defense, finding her lovely, lovely rebound there, and Zambia getting another opportunity to see whether or not they can turn this one right back into their favor and just bringing that score margin a little bit down as South Africa is in the lead. 36 to 24.
Another contact by the GK. I think the GK have to play, GS have to play off the body. Because
Yeah,
that
that would be better play, and it will also be a safer play.
Yeah. Oh.
What an unnecessary it actually is over the third. No, it isn't. It is a throw in for South Africa. Lovely. Look at the reach for that ball. Lovely timing as well from the GK.
That GK is
Winning the ball over to Zambia. South Africa finding themselves on defense.
And the GA missed the ball.
Unfortunately,
it was a beautiful pass.
it was a beautiful pass there. Unfortunately, she could not split and do her hero move there, losing the ball again to South Africa. South Africa's rebound. It is their center part, so let's see whether or not they will this time around manage to sing it in. It's offside.
Offside by the wing defense.
Advantaged, and of course they sing it in. Zambia takes the center, playing one side of the court.
What happened again there?
Unfortunately for Zambia, losing that ball. And they find themselves on the defense. South Africa not wasting any time and bulletedly getting that ball under their goalpost. GS takes it in. She finally sings it in there for South Africa. Beautiful, beautiful turnover there for them. It is their center now. And beautiful pass there to the GS. You see, the GS definitely stints, wait to be
But
fed
she
the ball,
missed
then
the
only
ball.
moves it. Unfortunately for her, she misses it, yes.
Missed the ball.
Zambia on the attack.
And the score is 38-24 to South Africa, in favor of South Africa.
Yes, I think South Africa really want to break the 10-goal margin and really run away with a goal difference.
Yes.
I mean, they are the defending champions for a reason. I don't think they're going to make it very easy for Zambia. But I mean, we've seen for the last 2 quarters, and this is the 3rd quarter now, that Zambia is definitely bringing their A game and trying to...
Oh, that was beautiful.
Another islanded situation there for the GA. I mean, really, those are just beautiful moments to watch when it comes to the GA of Zambia. Umpire had to take the ball back, of course, position the players correctly. That's a contact there, penalty
By the
awarded.
GK.
Contact from behind. GD, penalty. GA takes
And
it.
she's singing in.
She hardly misses, eh?
No, she doesn't.
Zambia stealing that
And it
center
was,
there.
it was a,
It was a beautiful turnover.
yes.
It's the tipping and falling. But she finds her way in the circle. Zambia
That
still
center.
trying to maneuver the way through the defense of.
That ball was just passing the hands of South
It
Africa.
was just awarded to them, like, here you go, take it. Time held there for the ball.
Yes.
And we resume. GK takes it. South Africa on the attack. Lovely, lovely handling of the ball there.
The GS take it and she sing it in.
Of course, the GA doesn't really do much. I think South African GAs, they don't sweat much.
Yeah,
you
they
hardly
don't.
find them outside the circle. They always position themselves. All they need to do is just to elevate and sing it in.
Possible.
Of course, Let's Go Zambia is what you'll hear in the background. Bringing, of course, their supporters.
The GS of South Africa sing it in. Was easy for her.
One would have thought there was a break-in from the goal defense, the wing defense, but the match officials allows and they play on.
I love the way the center run her lines.
Yes, definitely. I mean, that is what the drive is very, very flexible. And she makes it very lovely. And she misses, unfortunately.
And she can feed. She know how to feed the shooters.
Ooh. And look at that speed that she takes from there. The ball is off court. And Zambia gets another opportunity to try and sing this one in. Zambia trying to look. Ooh, beautifully taken there by the center of the baby Proteas, winning that ball over to her team.
And in the hands of the wing defense.
Miscommunication. Number of those happening within this game. Wow, the court is beautifully open, eh?
Yes.
Allows for a beautiful flow of ball. And I think the defense of South Africa have read the movement of the GA of Zambia, because now we at least get to see her with a defender. And it seems like there's a bit of an injury there for the
center of
Zambia. Oh, she seems like she's in so much pain. But she continues. I wonder why she's not asking for injury time, or tactical change rather. But Zambia still on the lead. Look at South Africa's wing defense.
Wing defense of South Africa. Ooh. The center of Zambia, as much as she's limping, she is playing.
I think that's a bit dangerous for her. I think what she can do is really, but that actually is the end of the third quarter. Perhaps she can get either her ankle or knee. It seems like it's her ankle because she's limping. Get it sorted or attended to. But that brings us to the end of the championship quarter, and it is more than a 10-goal difference. I think South Africa definitely did break the 10-goal difference.
I think they went to talk.
Yes, I think they definitely did. And please stay tuned as we bring you the fourth and final quarter of the second game for today. It is myself, Nelly, and I am of course joined by Lady V.
Thank you very much. Now coming to the team. Team A, Namibia. Number 5, Amakali. Number 9, Togo Ikelema. Number 10, Matthew. Number 1, Kahoroko. Number 4, Sepia. Number 11, Chitego. And the libero for Namibia is Brendan, number 3. Our coach is Aloysius from Namibia. Now, Team B, Lesotho. Number 1, Macau. Number 3, Yesati. Number 8, Kaite. And number 2, Chakate. number 18, Kalengani, and number 12, Maposa. The libero is Setuga. And the coach is Lekomo from Lesotho. Ladies and gentlemen, this is match number 5. On this first day, let the game begin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is definitely the beginning of the fourth and final quarter. It is South Africa Baby Proteas, and they are facing Zambia. Now, South Africa is in the lead with a 15-goal difference, and of course, Zambia is definitely trailing right behind them. I don't know what game changes they will bring throughout this quarter, but I believe that when it comes to the defense, as opposed to the first quarter, they did exceptionally well with the defense, the Zambians that is. But South Africans definitely giving us those one-time shots. They are definitely not disappointing with the turnovers and dominating, of course, as the goal difference does show, a 15-goal difference there. Now, I'm not quite sure if there are any changes on both teams. It looks like the center, who seemed to be a bit injured, is back on court, the Zambian center. And I don't see much changes there, but the game is definitely about to start. Both teams definitely did bring their A game. The third quarter, the championship quarter, that is, they kept us at the edge of our seat. They got the spectators on their feet as well. The tempo did raise a little high then, and it is a South African center. Now, with the fourth and final quarter, Zambia did bring in changes there. GK, Changwe, right, and wing attack, Chibenda, and Chumuya is the new GK. So they definitely did bring in new defense at the back there for Zambia, and South Africa definitely sinks her center there in bringing the score, ladies and gentlemen, to 41-25. Right. Zambia definitely on the attack. A bit of a push there from the GK. GA getting up. Both goalkeeper and goal defense and goal wing defense out of play.
So
Penalty.
GD out of play, South Africa. Sink it in.
GS sinks that one in. Height is not a challenge for her.
Not at all.
She
not
definitely
at all.
will try to sing any opportunity she gets. It is a contact there
by the center
by
of South Africa. Wing defense.
the wing defense. A turnover there for Zambia. Zambia definitely bringing the speed and elevation, but look,
Beautiful intercept by the center of South Africa.
beautiful steal there from the South African center. This is not her first nor her second. She really does have her eye on the ball, the reach for the ball as well as the timing for the ball. And that is such a beautiful thing to witness with these young athletes. I mean, really, like I said, there is no difference watching the seniors as opposed to the youth players that is. So far, the South Africans are definitely in the lead. The GS are definitely making sure with every opportunity she gets under the pole, she sings it in. The center is not sure who's Oh my God. And South Africa definitely is finding themselves on the defense as it is the Zambian center. A bit of an overcrowding there, making it difficult for the ball to flow.
Ooh, the defense is so tight there.
Definitely, South African defense very tight. Lovely communication between the two shooters there.
There was a nice hold. She almost went off the court.
It is South African center. Look at the calm demeanor from the GS of South
that was
Africa.
beautiful from the center of South Africa.
She is unfortunately out of play, and it is turnover there for Zambia. Look at that elevation from the center.
From the center, the shortest one in the court.
Lovely play there to the wing attack, center South Africa. She can really, the side of Southern Africa, we call that Zularing. She can Zula for the ball.
Yeah, she can Zura.
She really is a hustler. She tries to hustle. I mean, and I think she plays a lot of positions. I think she's very flexible with.
And Zambia is using their 10 overs. They are not wasting them.
Definitely, they actually are doing so this time around.
Beautiful.
GA again finding herself in a little own island.
Beautiful.
And beautifully sings it in. Lovely play there from the wing attack, driving the game beautifully. Look at the feed to the GSs. When I tell you, the South African GSs do not sweat, they don't run,
They don't.
they stand, they position themselves, they are fed beautifully, and they sing in. That's the job.
They do. They are here
Hardly
for
do you see them go out of the circle, eh?
Yes.
What?
Sure, but the spirit of the GA, wow.
I think she's a
Beautiful.
gymnast.
She is.
I think she's a
is.
gymnast.
Or
somewhere.
maybe she did gymnastics when she was young.
She probably did gymnastics. Wow, lovely play there to the GS.
No sweat.
Love that they
No
take their
sweat.
time to sing the ball in. Beautiful play from the shooters. I mean, all shooters from both teams really are just showing us that they actually, this is a piece of cake.
They all come here to deliver.
The split again
Wow.
and the shot.
Wow.
GA
Wow.
Zambia. Making her team and country very proud. Lovely play there from her. Like, she really is standing out.
Zambia is known to have short players, right? Even their national team.
That's right. But, you know, they are not far really away from
Beautiful.
the ranking. I mean, I don't think they're really that far away. But height doesn't matter by the look of it. I mean, they have proven that height is not all that matters in the
Not at
sports of
all.
netball.
Oh, it's a 10 over for South Africa.
Zambia definitely losing that one to South Africa. South Africa moving the ball. This is not the only time we find the GS unattended. I'm not sure if Zambia's substitute for the defense at the back was
No, they didn't.
worth it.
They didn't do a right thing.
Wow, the elevation from the center
That
of
center
Zambia.
is something else. And she's still limping. Oh, beautiful intercept by the center of South Africa. And then
And
she
a miscommunication there to the shooter.
the bad pass.
One would have thought she would have just tried or attempted to get the ball. How did the GK steal the ball out of the center's hand?
Because the center left it.
Wow. What a beautiful steal there. What a lovely, lovely play.
Wow.
But the match
That
official
game.
definitely have to take the ball back. And the
The
split.
spread. That lady can spread.
I mean, if we have to come up with a meme for just the splits alone, we'll go viral. She is such a flexible athlete.
She is.
I feel like Zambia's balls are dangerously being passed between the defenders of
Look at the
South
center.
Africa. GS takes it right under the pole,
And she
missing it,
missed it. Oh.
and it is a throw in there. The
GA.
GA finding herself all the way out of court, trying to save the ball, but of course she's right back and safely
It's
back
a
on
10
court.
over for South Africa.
Long.
Ooh, almost. Ooh, that center.
Look at the time she takes
And
to
the
shoot the
GS
ball.
of South Africa is a silent killer. It's like she's not there.
Her movement is always good, always right.
Those quiet one in the court.
I mean, the way she plays is as though it's a lazy play,
Yeah.
but it's worth it because
worth
the
it,
timing
it's
is
true.
always right, her movement is always right.
So true. And she sing it in.
And she does have a game face on her. She definitely does. It is now Zambia for the center.
It was a breaking.
All right, Zambia sent as GS takes it. It is a push there from the GD. Penalty awarded. GA takes it in. I think the GA as well, the GA Zambia as well as the center South Africa are versatile players.
Yeah, they are.
They seem
are.
as though they could be comfortable
They
wherever
are.
you put them. $49.33 is the current score. 49.33, and there is another technical change there.
By
South Africa bringing in a brand new, fresh center legs there at the fourth quarter with just under 7 minutes to go before this game comes to an end. Zambia on the attack right now in their goal third. Lovely tap there from the GD. Lovely play from the GS who beautifully feeds the GA.
And the
GA
shield.
missing it, but the GS saves it. Penalty there awarded. And she finally sings it in. All right. Of course, South Africa here on the attack. Zambia finding themselves on defense. And wow, beautiful shot there from the GASA or Baby Proteas. And she brings the score now to 50-34.
16 goals difference.
16 goal difference, but Zambia can actually minimize that with the center. But of course, South Africa definitely not giving them a chance here. Really trying not to. Ooh, GK trying her luck between the GA's legs there. Penalty awarded to the GA. And yeah, she sinks it in. Back to a 15 goal difference that they started with in this quarter. SA on the attack. A bit of an overcooked ball there. Unfortunately, the center could not.
For Zambia.
That's right. Zambia's 10 over. It is their throw in SA's goal third. GA finding herself all the way at the transverse line. Look at the speed she enters the circle in. What
It's the way they bounce their balls, the Zambians.
Very interceptable.
Very.
Not too safe. But again, of course, as the time goes by, it is where they need to read the game and see if whether or not this is a bounceable pass or not. But of course, South Africa on their turnover, right at the transverse line of Zambia.
Oh,
Wow,
beautiful pickup
Zambia.
by GT of Zambia.
Of course, the center driving it, not finding her shooters, playing it a bit to the back. Wing attack opening up.
Oh,
A
that was a
beautiful,
nice-
beautiful pass there. Unfortunately, we have to take the ball back as there was an infringement caused. Fast pass there.
Beautiful by the
The
Move by the
infamous
GA.
GA split
Oh,
and
that's
shot.
GA.
Beautiful, beautiful play there. And of course, that was their turnover, stealing
Yeah,
that
it
center
was.
from South Africa. It is now Zambia's center pause, and of course, the defense of South Africa not trying to make it possible for Zambia to take that shot, as Zambia has to play all the way to the back, trying to maneuver their way through the defense of South Africa.
Oh,
And
beautiful
the-
intercept.
and it's another bounce ball, like you
by
mentioned earlier, Lady
wing
B.
defense. Yeah,
And
they like those bouncing ball and they are easily intercepted.
Right. Both teams not really breaking a sweat here, taking it very easy, the tempo just right. But of course, the shots are being short and the job is being done. The match official advancing that ball right under the pole, bringing the score, ladies and gentlemen, to 36-51, and that is in favor of South Africa.
Yes.
Seems there is going to be a technical change there from the Zambian side. And they're bringing in a new fresh legs there by the wing attack. That's right, it is South Africa's center. Lovely play there.
The first touch.
The very first, she
Very first touch.
just got in. She just got in, and she had her hands and her fingers right at it, winning that ball for her team. And of course, Zambia. Oh,
It's a Zambia center for me, guys.
it's the center and the
And
GA.
the GA.
Look at that. Lovely play there from the GS, who wins herself a penalty under the pole. And of course, she sings it in.
Oh, it was there. 10 over. Wow.
Zambia stealing a lot of centers from South Africa this
They
last
are.
2 quarters, eh? Wing defense obstructing. What a fall, but the H official says the ball is right. Look at the
At
South
the center.
Africans.
Do you see the speed
the
on that center?
Bulleted.
She just fell and then she picked herself up.
She
and
picked
then
herself up and she just bulleted herself all the way to the goal. Of course, South Africa stealing that
wow,
center.
beautiful.
Her eyes on the ball. I mean, seriously, the center has done so much for this team this very
She
game.
did.
The GA takes a leap of faith, gets a penalty, misses
she
that
missed
one,
it,
and
and-
misses the rebound as well. Now, South Africa, look at the speed that will get the ball there. Taking a little bit patient this time around. Safely so. Beautiful play from the wing attack, beautifully driving the. There is a lot of slipping and sliding there.
Oh, beautiful
What?
shot by the GA of South Africa.
A lovely shot there by the GA South Africa. Clean shot there by them as well. It is now 53-37. South Africa still in the lead with just 30 seconds to go. Will Zambia score? GS looks for a GA. GD giving a bit of a bump there.
Oh, it's in.
GA winning that penalty.
14 goals difference.
And there you have it. With just 10 seconds left, will South Africa make it count?
Will they score that one?
It's just a matter of seconds before we find out.
Oh,
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This brings us to the end of the second game. That was the Baby Proteas. They call themselves South Africa. And they were up against Zambia, winning with 53-38.